3 games straight, and he's in the lineup. Varane's coming back from injury, but he's in the lineup. He's got some wonderful youngsters bled in Asensio.
This is a Girona that when they are on, loves to push up, in quotes, intentional yellow card. Bono, the Canadian-born Moroccan international, in the referee, the debutant Guillermo Cuadra Fernandez at Real Madrid. You still sense he has a chance to fight back for the top spot as we look at the bench, bar injury since Solari took over. And there you see the changes. Ceballos, and we are underway. Half of the Bernabeu bathed in light.
Being the measuring stick. This now
nice
is the measuring stick for Real Madrid. They're in here.
Second
there, coming swinging in.
Looking towards the back, over Ramos, looking for Varane, but cleared. To the top flight and to heroics. Overlapping run. Slotted in, Stuani tries to correctly, and Courtois' nose would have been saved. Scampering back is Raul Garcia.
He's in.
Chase Stuani.
Nicely.
He will get there. Keeps his foot on the bump, and the shot goes wide. If he would have gone down, it might have been a penalty, and Courtois looks like he took it off the noggin. Either that or a collision. Varane,
no, I don't
chatting with Cuadra.
Right, the first time, Phil, it might have just struck him in the face. This
offside. Flag waiting.
Yep. And then this little push onto him. Yep, it's right onto his forehead here. A good hit. It's beaten the goalkeeper, but Courtois does it in a strange way. But he'll be okay once he gets the magic sponge on him. But that's a slow motion, hits him right
into the bright sunshine for Stuani. Has a go, slapped by Courtois. Asensio laid back. Asensio earlier this year, I think he's picked up the gauntlet. Whacked away and scooping it up is Kroos. Down for Vasquez, chips it to himself, and denied by Bono. A brilliant play and a solid stop.
Here it is, wonderful ball, and look at this scoop of vanilla with a cherry on top. Yassine Bono says not quite. Wonderful touch here from Tony, squares it, fabulous velvet cushion touch, and then a rainbow pass to himself, slap.
Well, mentioned Bernardo missing due to suspension, the big 6'5" defender. Borja got side by Garcia.
Nicely.
Chance for Porro.
Magic.
Slots to the goal line, but
Odriozola gets into the area, uses his pace. It's intercepted by just cross. Nobody on the far post to collect it. This one swung in. Ramos getting there first. This ball thunders forward, lays it off for Asensio. Asensio in the area.
Just turning the screw, really knocking on the door at the moment and getting closer and closer to that opening goal. Although, as we're seeing here, it was
problems as Ceballos breaks forward, gets to the edge of the box and miscues it and puts it into Roe. Puts it back into the mix. Casemiro! 1-0 to Real Madrid. Casemiro once again gets the opener, as he did last weekend against Atletico. Once again proving his worth to Santiago Solari. 25 minutes on the clock. Cruz's cross and Casemiro's glancing header giving Yassine Bono no chance whatsoever. It's 1-0 to Real Madrid, and Girona's problems start here.
Third goal of the league season for Casemiro, and there'd been warning given because only a brilliant jump by Alcalá there stopped Benzema from getting a header on target. They reorganise, and I think what happens is
Girona captain's got away with there as Cruz flicks one in. Benzema was up for it. Bono punches clear. In the air of 4 Atletico Madrid defenders as Cruz sweeps it in. It was Benzema who nearly got under it this time. Cross comes in. Alcalá got a foot to it. Here's that earlier move. Asensio across the face of the penalty area, unable to get any power behind his right foot shot.
Press through midfield is really, really poor.
Odriozola into the far post. Benzema inches away from establishing contact there and making it 2-0. Sorry to interrupt, Duncan, but the play, as you were just describing, Cruz's cross in for the goal, was superb from Real Madrid, and once again they're ripping this Girona defence apart.
and Benzema held his line. I think there's no flag. It's the reason that he doesn't quite reach on.
Lucas, oh, lovely turn, losing out to Luis, the cross coming in.
Were I the coach, he'd be off and Alex Garcia would be on.
Well, that one driven across the face of the goal. Good ball to Garcia on the overlap. Raul Garcia whips it in, and there's Varane waiting to clear.
In La Liga this season.
And Madrid come again through. Asensio whips the cross in. Alcalá with the block. He's going to try a shot. Not too far away. Porro's cross in. Danger here, and brilliantly defended by Rafa Varane. And the referee holds play up. And medical attention required. Duncan, it's Raul Garcia, is it? No, it's not.
I thought it was Perapons. I might be wrong, but I think it's Perapons.
You're absolutely right, it's Perapons.
And he's literally, as the...
I don't think so.
That's won comfortably by Stuani. Porto could only find Ramos, who plays it back. Casemiro now over the top towards Benzema, just overhit.
That if they keep working, they'll score more.
It's Pedro Porro. Took a massive deflection. Casemiro driving one through to Marcelo! 2-0! They flag up, it won't stand. Well, it's a patient build-up, and then all of a sudden, Casemiro's through ball splitting the defence, unfortunately for Marcelo. A good yard or two offside, but what a finish.
It's such a pity because you can contrast the actions of two Brazilians. When Casemiro scores, he wanders back onside in a very languid fashion, but he makes sure before the cross comes in from Cruz that he's back onside. Marcelo wanders back and just stops.
Luis dummies. Swung in by Grenell, and no problem. Luis striding forward. Stuani and the flag raised. Well, that's a couple of warning signs from Girona. Meanwhile, here's Benzema, gets into the area. Saved again. Pulls here for Ponce. That was close.
That back line. Off for Vasquez. Into the middle. Bono cuts it out well. Had replaced Carvajal, who seems to have won back the #1 spot. Lozano, one of the heroes against Ajax. Asensio for Benz. Oh, and the aim was off.
Yeah, and he could have just kissed it back for Dani Ceballos, who makes a wonderful supporting run behind him. Fabulous from Asensio. Lovely rainbow pass. No pot of gold this time for Benzema. A tough angle.
Went 7 in a row away from home without defeat. Now they've gone 7 in a row away from home. Asensio deflected across, laid back. Benzema, and a bit of space.
Still gets it through.
Marcelo, not quite sure. Looks like Bono might have gotten a touch.
I think he did. Absolutely. Another catapult from Marcelo, as Benzema did wonderfully well right out of the traps. Benzema had some wonderful touches down this right side. Sets up the Brazilian for a good hammer blow. It's well saved again by Bono.
Into the middle for Lozano. Chance for the equalizer. It's denied by Courtois and then blocked. Stuani can't find the net. Real off the hook.
There's a wonderful play out wide here, and Garcia is waiting for this ball to be saved and head back. It's Garcia that blasts this one when it looks as if this one was going to be just pushed home. Tremendous response.
Gets it back.
Magic.
Porto. Woodwork. Into the middle. Just flips past. Kept alive by Garcia. Porto into the middle.
The ball definitely striking his both arms raised away from him.
Cross again.
Good header.
Caught in no man. Back high into the middle. Stuani off Woodwork. Rebound Douglas Luiz. 65th minute. The Uruguayan caresses it right down the middle with the big Belgian leaning, and Real Madrid leveled by Girona.
Shocking, shocking, shocking. Amazing game of football. Real Madrid looked as if they were on total cruise control. His defense were playing well, but they were caught in that transition, and Ramos comes across knowing that this one is going to be an easy stab at goal. Stuani's beautiful penalty kick sends Courtois the wrong way.
And he's got Lozano, the ex-Barca boy, curls, denied, rebound, sneaks in, a header, and Girona's in front. It's Porto delayed, not denied.
Magical from Porto, and a wonderful header from the substitute Lozano that Courtois saves, but it slaps down into danger area. Does he have enough time to take care of this initially? Let's take a look. The ball fed into Lozano as a peach of a pass, and they're congratulating him. It's given away here by Odriozola. Casemiro goes into a block tackle and cannot win it. The ball fed.
Casemiro, overhead try and dangerous play.
Oh dear.
It's a red card against Ramos with his second caution of the game.
Wow, this is costly now. He may miss more than one game now, depending on how this is looked at.
And that second one would be the Clásico.
The overhead kick is nowhere close to making contact.
Now, does the defender come in front of the kick?